Hi, and welcome to my internship interview video. My name is Lauren Murray, and I'm a senior dietetic student at the University of Dayton. The first question that I would like to answer is describe your career goals and how these align with your vocation. My career goal is to become a sports nutritionist and to eventually get my CSSD. I've been an athlete for most of my life. I've always been very active. And when I came into college, I wasn't on a team anymore. And so I decided to pick up running, and I began to run half marathons. I quickly realized that nutrition greatly affected my running performance, and as a dietetics major, this just sparked my interest in sports nutrition even more. My passion is to educate other athletes about nutrition. As a future registered dietitian, I want to provide accurate, evidence-based nutrition to athletes so that they feel confident in their performance and competent in the nutrition that's fueling it. I would love to show athletes that food, although it is a social and an emotional experience, they can also use nutrition as a tool to peak their performance. By getting my CSSD, I would have extra education specifically on sports nutrition. Having an evidence-based approach to sports nutrition is very near and dear to my heart. Over the years as an athlete, I have seen many people that are not qualified to be giving nutrition advice to other athletes, giving nutrition advice that is incorrect and at some points straight harmful. Having this knowledge would help me to help other athletes in the most ethical and scientific way possible. I believe that my vocation is to share my love of nutrition and exercise with athletes of all ranges and ages, from beginning athletes to elite athletes, to help them reach their full potential with the use of nutrition. This is something that I want to spread to all athletes. I believe that exercise and nutrition go hand in hand. The next question that I would like to answer is, describe your ideal work environment and why that is your ideal work environment. I need a work environment that challenges me and allows me to be creative. I am not someone that likes to have just black and white answers and a day that I know is going to be the same every single day. I like to be challenged, and I like to have to use my brain to come up with a solution. Another aspect of my ideal work environment would be the opportunity to create meaningful and lasting relationships with my coworkers and also with my clients. I've worked in work environments before where I was not able to develop relationships with coworkers, and it was even harder to develop relationships with the patients that I served. I did not like this at all because I always wanted to develop relationships with the patients, and the environment was just not set up for that. Because of this, having a relationship with a patient and seeing them succeed and walking along their journey with them when it comes to nutrition is very important to me. In addition to a good relationship with coworkers, I really like to see things that people do outside of work together, such as staff bonding, and really an emphasis on having those relationships between employees. This leads me into some of my next ideal work environment aspects. Something that I really like to see in my work environment is the ability to see the results and to see those that I'm helping to succeed. I really like to see the work that I'm doing paying off, not just for myself, but also for the people that I'm helping. In addition, I also like to see my coworkers succeed. I think this really boosts the morale of the work environment, and it just creates a wonderful bond between the coworkers. The last thing that I like to see in a work environment is opportunity for improvement and reassurance when I'm doing something correctly. So I really like performance evaluations so that I can see areas in which I need to make improvements. And I also like to see the areas that I am excelling in. This really helps me to know that I'm constantly bettering myself and will help to prepare me better for my future as a registered dietitian. Another thing that I like to see in work environments is the opportunity for leadership. I think that being a leader is a skill that is always being developed, and so if I can take leadership positions in a work environment, I love to do so. I think that being a leader can translate into any area in your life, and so this is something that I like to see in a work environment as well. The next question that I would like to answer is, describe a time that you made a mistake and how you handled the situation. This is very relevant as I recently made a mistake, and I believe that having to handle the situation has been a great learning opportunity for me. Over the past summer, I was working as a resident assistant and a desk assistant for Housing and Residence Life at the University of Dayton, and I did not receive proper training to work at the desk for particular tasks. And I decided to work the desk anyways, believing that I could figure it out. However, when the time came to handle different situations that I should have been trained on, I did not handle the tasks correctly. And because of this, I received job consequences and I was placed on probation for my job. And I realized that I should have asked for training because I knew that I didn't know how to properly handle certain situations that I was going to run into during the job. Because of this, I asked for additional training from the operations manager, and I made sure that I had many questions about the tasks that I knew I would have to handle, and I asked if he would sit with me while I did the tasks so he could ensure that I was doing them correctly. I am still a desk assistant and a resident assistant, and I believe that having this additional training has helped me on the job significantly. It has also made me more comfortable with admitting when I don't know things, and it has made me more comfortable with asking for help. I think the things that I learned are very applicable to a dietetics internship. As an intern and as a registered dietitian, I know that I will never know all of the answers. So when I am approached with a situation in which I don't know the solution to, I will be comfortable to go to my DI director or to refer to someone that is specialized in the area in which the solution lies. I think this helps to ensure the quality of care and the evidence-based nutrition solutions that all registered dietitians should strive for. I also think that this helps to stress the importance of registered dietitians staying within their scope of practice. Thank you so much for watching my interview video.